Hey VC, it's Glen Kellaway from the basement. Geez, it's contest day today. I just did one for Rob Walker. Now I'm doing it for my friend Richard Dolan. Macca Mania. Richard has 250 subscribers and trying to get to 300. Congratulations on the 250, Richard. 300, no sweat, man. You'll be there in no time. You got a great channel. You're a lot of fun. Good guy. And so Richard came up with this theme. Talk about your favorite artist and why they're your favorite artist. Musically, I have two favorites that kind of sit on a pedestal above everyone else, Bob Dylan and the Beatles. But I'm going to, rather than talk about Bob Dylan and the Beatles that I talk about all the time, I want to talk about, I'm going to take this in a different direction. My favorite artist, meaning my favorite artist as a person. Who do I think is the most genuine human being artist that is my favorite? And I've got my reasons. I went with John Prine. Now, we lost John in 2020 to COVID. Sad. Terrible. I discovered John Prine early. I had a friend who lived in Chicago, taught school there, and would come up and spend the summers north of Toronto at a cottage across the road from where my family's cottage was. And she would tell me all about this folk singer who was a mailman in Chicago. And man, he's something else. He's really taken the city by storm. You got to hear him. His songs are so cool. And then one night I'm looking at the TV guide and I see on the Ian Tyson show, which was Ian had a show weekly in Canada back in very early 70s, 71, 72. John Prine was going to be a guest. Made a point of watching. I watched it. He came out and he did Sam Stone and Hello in there, and I was hooked. Man, those songs are so powerful. John writes songs for the common man, about the common man. You know, Hello in there was about old people and loneliness. And Sam Stone about the Vietnam vet who came back with a heroin addiction and ended up dying of an overdose. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears. Don't stop to count the years. Great songs never last too long on broken radios. Amazing. So, became a fan of John's. Got a chance to see him a few times. And the one thing that really warms my heart about John is the fact that my whole family fell in love with John Prine. And I'm talking cousins. Then when we got older and had kids, all my cousins and my kids all became John Prine fans. It's just a whole family thing. John is family to me. There's a clock set that just came out last year of his first 4 albums, The Atlantic Years. This is the debut album. I got a chance to meet John on more than one occasion. The funny time I met him was when I worked at Mariposa Folk Festival and he was performing, and his CD had just been released. This is sometime in maybe early to mid 90s. They just released his stuff on CD, and I took a CD of my cousin's who was a big fan. He had the first CD and I didn't have it, and I thought I'll get it autographed for him. And I took it to John, and as soon as he saw it, he started laughing because he hadn't seen it yet. That's the first time he'd seen his album on CD, and it had one of those cheesy, cheap, just fold over one sheet covers, inserts, and he was making a big joke out of that, like, oh man, look at, you know, how important I am. But anyway, this is a wonderful album. It has Hello in there, and Sam Stone, Paradise, which is a great song, Angel from Montgomery, which was beautifully covered by Bonnie Raitt. John's second album, Diamond in the Rough. Another wonderful record. Next came Sweet Revenge, which has Please Don't Bury Me and Christmas in Prison. Dear Abby's on this. Man, Mexican Home, which is one of my favorites. And the fourth album, Common Sense. It don't make no sense. That common sense don't make no sense no more. Amazing album. John, I absolutely miss you being around this earth, and he gave us one last great album last year. And yeah, thanks for putting on the concert, Richard, and thanks for letting me talk about my favorite artist. Good luck. 300 in no time, buddy. Peace out.